dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah! I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Hey. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah! Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Ain't nobody gonna die today. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. It's a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Woo! It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up! Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah! I know this'll be the day. Everything will be okay. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Hey. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah! Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Ain't nobody gonna die today. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away.
Happy Friday. Who's excited? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a long weekend coming upon us, but that doesn't mean you get to take today off. No, no, no. Today is Friday. It's a work day. It's 5/27/22. Thank you guys for joining just myself here today. We will be having Show Me Your Listings immediately following, so please jump on and you'll have that opportunity. That's going to start promptly a couple minutes after TNT, so we'll have that. Shana is going to be hosting today. She's en route to get that all set up for you, so that will be going on here shortly. So jump on as soon as we are completed. And the topic for today, I just have uno topic, as in one. That's going to be our short-term rentals. Our short-term rentals propping up residential home prices. Okay, so I want you to think about that for just a little bit. And are they some of the issues that are leading to shortages in supply for residential housing? So I have some examples of this, and then we'll discuss it and ponder just that question. Reminder that on Monday is going to be a holiday. So we have no TNT on Monday, and we will see you back on Tuesday. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy yourself. It's supposed to have some great weather. Probably one of your last times to get to send out some invitations and ask people to attend the Luau. We're really looking forward to it. So hope that we see everybody happy and ready to be there. If you want to help out a couple of days before, not like the minute before, that would be awesome. You can show up at the lake and help out. So anyone wanting to help on Thursday, Friday of next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week, lend Shana and or myself a hand, then please show up to the lake on one of those days, and we'll see how you can help out. Thank you. Are short-term rentals propping up residential real estate prices? We're going to discuss that here. My name is Mike Acquisto. You and I are going to talk or listen or think or ponder at the very least about short-term rentals and their effects on the residential real estate pricing. I have an article here from Inman that shows the demand, and what we're going to do is go ahead and take a look at this article here and realize that there's some different things going on here. So what we have here is this article is showing how packed open houses are for rentals or for affordable housing or for any one of those different things, right? And so as we look through here, this gentleman has a selfie that he takes lower down in the article, and there's just huge demand right now for what's going on. So I guess we can go ahead and hit play on that. I guess it's a video, not a photo. They are lined up, wanting to get in there. Okay, so that was all I wanted to show. That was it. That was the only reference to that whole article. We'll take that article, we'll chat it in, we'll have it in the description so you can take a look at it. But what I wanted to show here is how many people are lining up and what the demand is for places now. And I want to look at specifically short-term rentals. So when you think about it, there are more properties that are getting isolated and people are using them for short-term rentals instead of hotels. And all of those are effectively removing residential housing from other people, and it's taking it out of the market, right? So demand for those places is shifting what's going on. And now effectively it's taking how many units of residential housing we have and reducing them. So now we have a reduction or a constraint in our supply. So normally we're talking about supply staying stagnant, right, with the amount of homes existing, and we're adding to it with new construction. So the numbers would go up. But we have this like leakage, this siphoning off of properties that used to be properties that people would be able to rent and live in, or that they'd be able to buy and purchase and also inhabit, right? And when we have this whole segment now, because people really like them, it's amazing when you look up, and I would challenge people, and let's have a poll on this one, as a matter of fact. Let's have a poll. When you travel, would you prefer to stay in a hotel or a short-term rental in some different place? We can have option C for people that are nomadic travelers like Omkar that would prefer to stay in a hostel. So we'll put that as option C. We'll see how many people also would like to stay in a hostel with him. But let's take a look at that, and we'll get those results back here a little bit later on in the show. Okay? But as now we turn back to this, it's just amazing to think about how many of these properties are getting used that way. And, you know, there's a lot of people that might rent things out just for specific events. Like, for example, the PGA comes into town and people stay there. But more and more places are starting to be short-term rentals because people like them. The demand, the price that people are willing to pay for them. Have you noticed how expensive they're getting? And that's because there's a demand issue, right? People want this. People want to travel. People want to get back to things. And people want to see different things, but they want to stay in more of a residential setting in a lot of cases. So just think about a standard hotel, right? So we're not going to think about like a motel, but we're going to think about a hotel. And we're going to think about how many keys or doors are in a standard hotel. And if you think about that, there might be 100, 200 different rooms inside there. And what I would argue is that we're now changing the way that that's done. And all of these are now units, not all of them, but all these are getting siphoned off and staying in residential places now. And all these different things. And you might think, well, it's not going on in my area. But it kind of is. In all these outlying areas, there's all these rooms that are being taken up like that. And you can find them in any different city. So look and see how many there are, and go on any of those search websites for short-term rentals and see how many there are. And see the demand and see how much that is extracting from the supply of these different places, right? So I think that that's actually helping to prop up residential pricing even more. It's often not talked about because people are just looking at how many units we're adding with population growth and with immigration and with new patterns of migration and where people want to be and where the jobs are, right? And they talk about just new housing, but I'm saying the short term is really causing us an issue as well. So I only see that problem being exacerbated going forward because once we show the results of this poll, I think we're going to see that people would prefer to stay in short-term rental. So I know I would. I'm going to go ahead and cast my vote for short-term rentals, and we'll do that and see if I can place my vote there. Then as soon as we're done, we'll get the results and we'll see exactly what the results were. But that's one of the many issues, and short-term rentals is the winner, right? Is the highest, right? So what we see there is it's exactly what we kind of thought, is people would prefer to stay there. So if given a choice, that's where the demand is pushing us towards, right? And that's why we have less residential housing as well. It's just one of the small factors. But when you think about how big our problem currently is and the demand issues that we have, and that's why it's happening countrywide. It's one of those small things that I think is not talked about often enough, and it will start to be looked into in certain cases. And I don't know how you put that genie back in the bottle, because I believe it's going to probably stay just like it is, and the demand's going to keep growing. So I look for residential housing just to continue to go up in value because of that one item as well, once you just like stack it on, right? So that's all I got. Topic covered. Just one topic. That was Friday. That's all I got. So next is going to be Show Me Your Listings with Shana. So you're going to go on Zoom meetings with Shana, and you'll be there. I think it's with Shana. I don't even know. Chat in, Stacy. Just let me know so people go to the right place. Bear with Shana. I think she was in transit to get there, so she might be starting just a couple of seconds after we're done here. So maybe log on a couple after 9, and you should be okay, and Shana should be there. So take a moment to just yourself, but please make sure that you do log in. It's important. I understand there's a lot of listings coming up here, right now, and we want to make sure that we do this. I think the Show Me Your Listings is one of the more important things that we do throughout the week, just to keep everybody fully engaged with what's going on, with what you're looking for your buyers, what's coming up, because there are so many deals that are hitting the market. Don't you get upset when you have a deal and you're looking for a client and you see it go on the market? Shana. That's all I had. One topic. Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
All right.
My wife was like, don't end early, whatever you do. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I don't have more to talk about.
No worries. Our short-term rentals dropped up in value.
Yeah.
And now,
Omkar.
microphone.
I'll turn that off.
Woo! It's a great day. It's a good day. Get up! Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah! I know this'll be the day. Everything will be okay. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, 'cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah! Ain't nobody gonna